Today I will be reading Matthew chapter 21, verse 13. And said unto them, It is written, My house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. So if we break this verse down, first it says, My house shall be called a house of prayer. This means God's space, whether it's a church, your home, or even your heart, should be a place where He is honored. It's supposed to be filled with peace, faith, and communication with God. So in today's term, think about how we treat places that are supposed to be sacred or spiritual. If a church becomes more about money, gossip, or popularity than about helping people grow spiritually, then it's not fulfilling its true purpose, right? Next it says, But you have made it a den of thieves. Jesus wasn't just mad about people selling stuff. He was mad about the greed, dishonesty, and disrespect happening in God's name. Real life example, imagine someone using church just to hustle, charging too much for blessings or only helping those who give money. Or even in our own hearts, when we know we should be praying, but instead we're full of selfishness, distractions, or dishonesty. So I personally feel like this verse is challenging us to ask, 1, am I treating things of God with respect? 2, is my heart a house of prayer, or have I let things in that don't belong? 3, do I use my faith for love or for gain? Jesus is calling us back to purity, to make room for God, not profit. So to better understand Matthew chapter 21, verse 13, Jesus entered the temple expecting to see prayer, peace, and worship, but instead, he found chaos and corruption. That moment wasn't just about the physical temple. It's also a message about our hearts. Sometimes life gets busy and messy. We let things in that don't belong, like stress, anger, pride, jealousy, or selfish motives. But Jesus still walks in, just like he did back then, ready to clean house, not to condemn us, but to make space for his peace and presence. So ask yourself today, what's taking up space in my life that should be filled with prayer, purpose, and peace? Jesus is gentle but bold. He loves us enough to flip tables if it means setting us free. Here's a little prayer to wrap up what we've talked about. Lord, I invite you into the temple of my heart. If there's anything in me that doesn't belong, clear it out. Help me make room for your peace, your truth, and your presence. Teach me, O God,